Hello everyone, welcome to another stream here from oNiD. Welcome to the Multiclass series on a Monday. It is I, as usual, Dave, and I have with me the biscuit tin himself, Ben.
Yes, good to be back. Week 5 of a 6-week championship, and it's another one of those great tracks, but with a little quirk to it that just changes the dynamic slightly.
We are at Monza, but it is the Grande version. I will get in advance. Obviously, LMU did an update. It has broken some of our tools. The timing screens seem to be working properly, but replays are a bit... They're as consistent as Scrub, let's just say. So we will do our best, and you just have to make do with it. You've got no choice, really. But... So we'll get things. So Leon Vispris, straight away in the hypercar class, has put it on provisional pole. Zach Silver only a 10th behind, and Tarasenko 4/10s. Tomlinson a second nearly. Spiller, who had one of the most hilarious crashes I've ever seen in practice, also a second down. So yeah, the hypercar times are coming. Oh no, I'm sorry, we've got GTE times as well.
We have indeed, and mine's going a bit weird, to be honest, because it's just... At some point, it's going to decide who's in what position on here, but it's doing really well. But yeah, the GTEs are actually mixing in at the moment. I suspect there's a few errors going on, unforced errors going on out there as they come barreling down at the end of Curva Grande.
Yeah, well, thankfully all my timing looks correct as we watch Ben Brown, who is currently P2 in what is the most glorious of Corvettes. Absolutely beautiful. Look at it. If you look at that car, you instantly don't think that's amazing. Then you need to go to the doctors because it's fantastic.
It is a thing of beauty.
We love a Hello Kitty livery here at oNiD, and Ben doing it proud. The only thing ruining the day is the Stevie Bain pole, provisionally. We need to see Hello Kitty on the front. What is with Andy Hearn? P3, but he's stopped on the track now. He's gone back to the pits. Let's have a look. There's still a couple of hypercars yet to put a time in. We do have Axel Benoit here, who, as you know, Ben, who's been absolutely flying in this championship. Challenging at the front constantly. Being a thorn in the side of Zach Silver. So what we'll do is we'll watch him on this lap. Currently purple first sector.
Yep, 2 wins out of 4, I believe, for Benno. So it might be 3 out of 4, actually. I'll have to check that.
Whichever it is, been very successful in this championship. Currently, if we can hold it together, we'll take P1 at the moment as well, because we will be approaching the second time in tower now. So we'll see. Is it purple again? It is.
Yep, three wins on the bounce for Benno. One of them, he was second on track, but had a very good point with the fact that Zach had shoved him off the track at the start of the race, so he was able to take the place back.
Naughty Zach. But speaking of Zach has gone provisional pole by less than a 10th, but is Benoit going to come and spoil Zach Silver's party as usual? Has come around the parabolica, down the straight, and there we go. 3/10 quicker than Zach Silver.
It's not even a small margin. That's a big chunk of time in between those 2 hypercars.
If Zach Silver wasn't bald, he's going to be, because he's going to be pulling his hair out. Right, let's who else do we have a look? Ben Brown, again, back provisional pole of the GTEs, which everyone in the chat, what we want is everyone to cheer the Hello Kitty car on. That is what we need. We have had a question, Ben, Mr. Statistics, if you know. That's where is Johansson in the championship?
Right, bear with me half a second. Johansson is GTEs, isn't he?
Yes, Aston Martin.
He is P6 in the championship on 78 points, just one behind Stevie Bain on 79 points. Depending on what happens to other people, he could make a big handful of places, and he's not out of reach of P3.
He's not, but what he is out of reach at the moment is a half-decent time, because he's currently sat in P12 of the GTEs. But if that was a bit of a dig, I apologise. We'll see. He's gone up to P11. I stand corrected. So
there is 5 points covering P4 to P7 of the GTEs.
laughing at Sam in the chat. Which bright spark made the GTEs the same colour as the track on the track? I wonder who did that, Sam. Maybe this is your tool, so maybe you did it. He's clearly been at the pub again. We've got Kachow in the chat. This is a day race. The night race is on Wednesday, what you'll be in, so get practicing. Let's have a look.
Yep, looking forward to that one.
Yep, oh yeah, you're in it. Leon Vispris has pipped Zach Silver. Benoit's gone even quicker. He's half a second clear now. Let's have a look. Alfie Bevan? What the hell has happened to Alfie? He's having, what's he doing here?
Oh, he's not going to be pleasing the Tifosi with that performance.
Is there something wrong? It's something wrong with his wheel. But Alfie usually at the front. He's almost a second off P1 pace. So
he's not even top Ferrari.
Who is the top? Tarasenko, yeah.
Tarasenko is top Ferrari. That said, is qualifying going to be the massive boon it usually is around here? Because they've got that massive run down to what's usually the second chicane. So slipstreaming is going to be key here.
Yeah, that is true. Very good point. It's like when you watch F1 and somebody qualifies fast at Spa, and you know they're just going to get hammered on the Camel Straight. The same's probably going to happen here. So whoever qualifies P1 is probably going to get swamped by the time you round Curve Grande.
Yeah. They're going to be punching a hole in the air for everyone else all the way down to that second chicane.
Yeah, and as we watch Tarasenko coming round, 2 orange sectors, so I doubt we're going to see an improvement. Purple last sector, but no improvement. Who else is on a lap? Let's have a look. Another driver, Christopher Bell, who started off this championship really strong, but then has had a couple of issues. Currently sat P6 of the GTEs, and he is a good whack off pole. So unless he can pull a rabbit out the hat, the bad luck for Chris Bell may continue.
Rocking the Rexy livery, but
yeah, looking great.
They have been saying straight line has not, since the new Bob came out, has not been the Porsche's strength in the GTEs.
It's not, but I was talking to Ben Brown earlier. He was talking about how he thinks the Porsches will use less fuel and that will help them in the pit stops. So I don't know whether that is Ben with some great wisdom or he's getting the excuses in already.
I mean, we are definitely going to see pit stops tonight. I can't see anyone fuel saving enough to make it to the end of the race on this one.
If anyone makes it without stopping, I might disqualify them just as a punishment because you shouldn't fuel save around here. It's Monza.
I'm not even sure they can. The amount you'd have to let off to save enough fuel to get through to the end without that first chicane to give you that bit of help.
You'd just be a hazard on the track, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Who else? We've got Tyler Hammer going round. Tyler's been the butt of the jokes in the chat before we come on the stream. Looking good in his purple Corvette though. Down in P11, which usually a bit higher than that, so Tyler clearly not getting to grips with the Curve Grande as he does other tracks.
He's too busy thinking about his busy mate Jimmy Broadbent.
Is he? Oh, I forgot. He's on first term names with Jimmy Broadbent, isn't he? Oh, it's all right, Jimmy. Don't worry about it. He's never going to live that down, is he?
No,
I'm going to change.
not
I'm
at
going
all.
to have to change his nickname in the Discord. I need to think of something suitable. He'll just leave us. What he's mates with Broadbent and Bailey now. He'll just. I'm not dealing with them no more.
It's
But
not going that fast through. He's found a little bit of time through the middle sectors, Tyler, but he's still down on his best as he comes into Ascari.
he'll be getting a coaching off Jimmy next. We love Tyler. We love Tyler really. Of all the people in the oNiD community, Tyler is one of the ones who can take a joke. So that's why we do it.
He's such a nice guy, and we're so abusive to him.
Yeah, well that's it. And speaking of jokes, the butt of one the other week, Mr. Sausage himself. And that's Stevie Bain. I meant to go on Andy Hearn, and then I clicked on Stevie. Yeah, Andy Hearn currently sat in P8. Andy has been doing very well lately, to be fair, considering all he does is complain how slow he is. He's been quite far up.
He's not on a valid lap at the moment, though, and he's just coming around the Lesmo, so he'll be able to get one more in.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll tell you which is a shock. Petter sat in P4. The oNiD resident bouncer, the man who every other word that comes out of his mouth is a swear word, Petty Jelinek, who has had a very quiet season, but he's up in P4 at the moment.
He is. Monza does throw up those weird results, doesn't it? It's a very different challenge to a lot of the rest of the circuits we go to with these cars.
It is
because it's such a slipstream.
That and
circuit.
I guess some drivers will be more familiar, obviously, because there goes Christopher Bell. He's lost his rear wing. Monza, not the Curva Grande, but Monza in general was on ACC, which we used to race before coming over to LMU. So a lot of drivers will be a bit more familiar. Baskar has pulled P2 out of the bag in the hypercars, which is a bit of a shock.
I've got to say, the amount of Astons that are up at the sharp end this week is very nice to see.
It is.
As a fan.
Dan Tomlinson flying round. Just started a lap. It does sound glorious, though.
Yeah. Zach Silver on a fresh lap there as well, but he's losing time. I wonder if he's taking the best out of his tyres.
Well, Tomlinson, green first sector, looking good round the second chicane. Coming into the first Lesmo. Can he... Looking nice. Plenty of exit curb, keeps it in bounds. Coming to Lesmo 2. Again, plenty of curb, but keeps it in bounds. And now we've got the run down to Ascari. See how his second sector's looking when he passes the timing tower. Oh, it's orange. It's orange by quite a lot. It looked fine.
It doesn't seem to be anyone going quicker out there.
No, they've all peaked too early is what they've done.
Yeah, I think they've just all taken the best out of the tyres. Oh, that's a big snap for Zach Silver over one of the curbs at the exit of Ascari.
And he's dead. So we'll go back on board with Dan Tomlinson. Are we going to get an improvement?
Nearly a second down.
Oh.
Yeah, Alfie Bevan only managed to make P5.
It was after Andy Hearn. Coming to a stop. We have Jarrett Page coming through. And Tyler Hammer. Just the Americans left on track. That's actually nuts if you look at just like...
Oh, Charlie Morgan as well. Not improving though. Bails and comes into the pits.
No, Jarrett Page has not improved. Tyler Hammer has not improved. And I think that is qualifying done.
Tyler Hammer improved slightly, but not by enough to actually move himself up the grid, thus making it pointless.
He's let Jimmy down.
Cheers, Dave. I've had a mouthful of coffee then.
It's all good. So we will get ready for right. So let's go through the grid. I'll start with the hypercars. So on P1 we have who else? Axel Benoit and Athel Baskar in P2. Shock horror. Lane Vispers is in P3 with Zach Silver in P4. 2 Astons in the top 4. Alfie Bevan, top Ferrari in P5 with the third Aston Martin in the top 6. Dan Tomlinson in P6. Max Tarasenko in P7 with Max Farrell in P8. That is a maximum row. Ajusa Carpenter in P9 with Killer the Spiller in P10. Dorich in P11 with Dan Stevens in P12. Do you want to do the GEs?
I shall indeed. Ben Brown on pole from Anton Temenga. Chris Bell from Petter Jelinek makes up row 2, followed by Elvin Blomqvist and Charlie Morgan. Stevie Bain comes in P7 with Andy Hearn in P8, an all admin row there. Stefan Reinhardt takes his place next to Matthias Fusken, followed by Tyler Hammer and Daniel Johansson, who has his fans in the chat apparently. They're followed by Jarrett Page and Frank Vevik, with Dean Smith propping up the field, and possibly Elif Bedage if he's actually in. I'm not sure he is.
Do you want to know
I think he
what?
might be.
Do you want to know what?
Go on.
The timing tower's broke
It's your
again.
timing can't do Lally as well.
Are you ready? Wait, come on. Look at that. Apparently Ben Brown is 67,427 seconds behind the hypercars.
It's trying to calculate. It's something like 27 decimal places.
Yeah, it's all going a bit nuts again. Right, we'll go to
dear.
positions gained and lost because there's nothing we can do. LMU have broke their own game. So we will go on board with Axel Benoit. Hope there's... Look at that. 3 Aston Martins in a row on the other side of the grid. That's a rare sight.
It would be nice if things worked, wouldn't it? This isn't we normally give Sam grief for the tool he gives us, not what he's made. Off his own back, to be fair, and we are horribly cruelly doing. We give him grief for it not working. It's not even him. It's all an LMU side.
We'll blame Sam for not working at LMU. It's his fault. But as we see...
Tyres also work as a
well. And they're off. Benoit has had a great start. Baskar has not. Vispers has had a great start too. Alfie Bevan has also got a bit of a jump. Baskar potentially the loser here. They're going to go potentially 2-3 wide through Curva Grande.
This feels like a bad idea. That's Tarasenko. That's a flipping Toyota in the background.
Yep, Max Farrell is a bit dead. As is Tarasenko. Yeah, I think that's Max Farrell's race finished.
Yeah.
Petr Jelinek has got the jump on Anton Temenga. Temenga flashing the lights at Petr Jelinek. I assume he's not happy with Petr's moves, but...
Yeah, Max Farrell back to the pits with a very broken car. Was Scrub Manders in the race in the first place?
What we'll try do is if I click on Max Farrell, I'll see if there's a replay we'll pick up. No, that's a bit... No, it didn't go over far back enough, so we cannot get the replay of it, but I will tell you, it was spectacular.
It really was. All I saw was a Toyota flipping over and over in the background.
As we have a nice line of GEs on the way down the Parabolica. Alfie Bevan has got the jump.
He got to P2 past Leon Vesperus, and the Astons are fighting in the background there. Zach Silver side by side with Athel Baskar down into Curva Grande.
We've got two wide into Curva Grande. Leon has got the jump on Alfie. Who's going to be brave to the Aston Martins? And Zach Silver gets the move done.
Holds on to it. Great racing, lots of respect given.
Alfie Bevan, Hound and Leon Vispers.
I mean, that Caddy, as far as I know, has had a bit of a buff to its straight line speed
Oh,
over the
look
Ferrari.
at this. What we have is a dead Stevie Bain.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not good for Stevie. But we will get back to the battle at the front of the GTEs, where Petty Jelinek, who has got the jump on Temenga and Bell, is chasing down Ben Brown for the lead of this class.
Mr. Martin on a charge. Clearly it's the car to be in. First time ever it's been saying that. But Ben Brown, purple middle sector, and he's not going to give up that place easily.
No, Ben doing Hello Kitty proud. They are pulling away from Temenga a bit. There's a bit of a gap forming between the top two, and so we will keep an eye on that. Whereas Leon has got past Alfie Bevan, still in front.
Oh, we've lost Apple Baskar at some point. He is in the pits, getting repaired by the looks of it.
Oh, we have. I'm not sure what has happened to Baskar, but
Zach Silver's held on to fourth, and it's now Fran Doric behind him in the
Porsche.
FAT Porsche, the big fat Porsche.
Yep. And we do have Dan Tomlinson chasing with Dave Spiller in P7, Carpenter in P8, with Dan Stevens in P9. But Alfie Bevan's... Go on, sorry.
No, I get a feeling there's a bit of a how low can you risk your downforce round here.
Pretty much, yeah. Speaking of which, we've got Alfie on the back of Leon again.
But does he want to go past? Because then he's just going to be punching the hole in the air all the way down to the end of Curva Grande. And the longer they're fighting together, the easier it is for Benno to get away from them.
He's got a great run here, Alfie. The Ferrari does have decent legs on it as well, so Alfie will be biding his time, getting as much slipstream as possible, and then hoping to get the move done. Is it? I'd say that Porsche. That Porsche is no slouch.
No.
I'm wondering if Leon is running lower downforce because he is struggling under braking and in the corners compared to Alfie.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's a certain amount of cooperation going on because it almost looks like Alfie's trying to bump drive Leon there.
Might be trying to do it to catch up to Benno.
Yeah. It's like maybe hold off on fighting each other until they can get on the back of the caddy out in front.
I don't know. Alfie doesn't have that in him. He just knows how to go fast. Dan Tomlinson has dropped down. I'm assuming he's had a bit of an off. Is now behind.
Yeah, I think just had ran it a little bit wide out the Lesmos and had to cut back in behind the juicer.
And we'll go back to front. Ben Brown is pulling the gap now. Petty Jelinek has a decent sized gap now. 2 Anton Temenga in P3. Chris Bell in 4. Elvin in P5. Stefan Reinhardt in P6. Great result for Stefan. The sausage man himself, Andy Hearn, being chased down by Fancy Pedals Morgan. And what we'll have a look at Johansson as well, considering he does have his fan club in the chat. He's not given them much to cheer about, but he's doing better than Tyler Hammer. Jimmy's going to be so disappointed.
Daniel's in the fight there, which is a lot of the time all you can ask for. He's in a place where he can try and find a way past Frank and then try and find... It's going to be one move at a time, get your way past and then try and get clear.
It's not going to be easy though, because he's called Frank the Tank for a reason. So it's going to be interesting to see how quick Johansson can get past him, if at all.
Yeah, and he's in a row of Corvettes at the moment, which we all know have a lot of straight line speed. The Aston's a very good cruiser as well. And
I have just seen confirmation Baskar has DNF'd.
Oh dear, that's not ideal.
We'll go back to this. So Alfie still Hound and Leon won't pretty much pushing him along here. Maybe you were right, Ben. Maybe that is exactly what's happening.
I think they're doing a little bit of working together. Problem is, I can't tell what the gap is between them and their network.
A lot. Well, put one way,
Oh God, it's not even.
Bernot is passing where the fast chicane should be. I'd say it's what, 4 or 5 second gap.
Yeah, it's not even working in the in-game timing.
Sam's broke that as well. He's broke all of it.
Yeah, I've got to say,
BJ.
the last few laps, Leon in 128.092, Alfie at 127.9, Beno on 126.5.
Yeah, they're not catching him.
No, he is absolutely tearing
We've
away.
got BJ in the chat saying Bascar's DNF'd. I assume BJ's running into Explorer because he's a bit slow with that news. But yeah, these two...
He's using the replay tool till he's 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, he's like, where is it, 6,300 million seconds or something my replay tool is shown. But
oh, God.
we do have a yellow flag. I'm trying to spot who it is. I think it might have been Olaf Bededge. Oh no, yeah, it is Olaf going very slow.
Yeah, that looks like some. He's had a bit of a clatter there. I'll say, someone who could very easily have DNF'd, but has got repaired and got back out, and deserves a bit of praise for doing so. Max Tarasenko.
Very.
Considering how dead his car looked after the first corner.
Yeah, after he got Max Farrelled. This is what we like to see. All credit to Max Tarasenko. I've done it myself. Crashed out on that one. Pitted. You've been down 3 or 4 laps. Feels hopeless, but we like to see people continue.
They do. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Beno is in the GTE traffic already. And he's not having they're not giving him an easy time getting through either.
You say that, but it's just a bunch of straight to a couple of corners. It can't be that difficult.
I mean, they're all in their own fight, so they're not willing to back off and let him through, because then they're letting their own people in their own class through as well.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You don't want to lift because all the momentum it gives up is quite incredible. So even just and as you look, Elvin now has Stefan Reinhardt right in his back. Stefan Reinhardt, the absolute legend he is, driving the 488 GTE. Bit of a lock-up, but that'll just give him a better run down the main straight now. Look at that.
Still a massively better-looking car than the 296.
The 296 isn't a Ferrari, it's a Dino. Big.
It's got a weird rear end, I know that much.
Yeah. Chris Bell. Big gap between Chris and Elvin. You can see here live on the screen. So the front packs on each class are checking out a little bit.
I know, a bit, yeah. Alfie and Leon having to work their way through these cars now as well.
Yeah, you can see that. Looks like they're having a bit of trouble. So
and it's Zach Silver really getting caught up in the behind.
Yeah,
and this is going to get very interesting and very tactical throughout this race.
He's getting held up behind the first Lesmo by Andy Hearn. Now he's going to get held up around the second one by Reinhardt. You can see now Leon and Alfie getting past Temenga. They should clear Petter out of the second, out of the Ascari, and now they're just chasing down Ben. Yeah, Ben O's miles down the road.
Big pile of dust. And Anton Temenga has, I think, had a little run off, and Elvin Blomqvist is on the back of it.
Look at all this on the main screen now. We've got 3 hypercars going round the track. Dan Tomlinson and Dave Spiller. Tomlinson getting held up by Reinhardt, which has got a Deuce Carpenter on the back of him as well.
And this is where it's going to get chaotic every single time. These guys are going to have to come through. They're going to come on the back of the GTs far more than they are usually because of the massive difference in speed and that longer straight, and every time
Look at the
GTEs aren't going to drop each other.
Look at the speed of the Valkyrie.
Oh,
Who's going to be latest on the brakes? Who's going to be braver?
Spiller very committed there, held it round his line and able to hold on to the place.
It's great defending by Spiller, but he's about to catch the leaders of the GTE class. Don't dive up the inside, Spiller. What are you doing, you lunatic?
Not on the Lesma. You never, unless you. The only time I've ever made that line work for a passing line is in a front-wheel drive touring car. I've never been able to make it work in anything real drive, and Tomlinson pops out for the inside line.
Is he going to go for it around the Scary? Spiller's ran wide. He's on the curbs. This is give Carpenter a good run as well.
Oh, all of them tripping over each other, and somehow Spiller's still managed to hold on to it for now.
None dare goes near him in case he murders you. Oh, but the inside is Tomlinson. It's going to be a drag race down the main straight, and I assume the Aston will have the better straight line speed than the Ferrari. But Juicer Carpenter now has a great slipstream, and can she get involved?
It's going to be when the hybrid kicks in for the Ferrari. That's going to be a little bit of help for it, but it's only going to be out the corners.
Look at the Aston Martin power.
Oh. Ferrari's coming back, and the Juice is going to get right in this fight. Who's later on the brakes?
We've said
committed from Tomlinson there.
And that has got Carpenter through on Spiller as well. Spiller losing 2 places in... I know technically it's 2 corners, but 1 corner we'll call it. Why all that? We have a yellow flag. Anton Temenga has lost a place to Chris Bell. Flashing, I don't know whether he's flashing at Bell or Tarasenko. Clearly not a happy man.
He likes his light switch, does Temenga?
He does he? We're going to have to take his headlight flasher off him. Oh, Tomlinson! Massive snap. Max Verstappen-esque reflections to save that. He's lost the place to Reducer, but... Well...
Got the inside line. And he's going to be able to hold that inside line.
See if I can get this replay here, because... Yeah, we're going to see it, because this was... Quite incredible. Apparently Tomlinson's got no force feedback either.
Oh God, that's going to be horrible. I mean, of all the tracks where that's going to be a thing, at least it's here. That's not how we managed to save that with no force feedback is a definite thing.
He's done well. We'll go on board with Leon and Alf. He's still chasing down to where they... Yeah, the Benno's checked out. He's ran away with it. Petty Jelinek and Ben Brown side by side through the curve of Grande.
Oh, Petty Jelinek had the inside line, but didn't quite have the traction on the outside there to make it stick.
Great battle between these two. Oh, Petty's given Ben a flash as well. I don't know what's going on there.
Last car you want to be facing into a braking zone is an Aston. It's its strongest part is its braking performance.
Well, Max Tarasenko going extremely slow. I think he must have had an off at the Lesmos, but has got back going.
Gonna right up the inside into Mascari.
Nah, he's cleared them. Ben Brown in P1 and looking good. Let's have a look. These three still a bit of a battle. Carpenter has Dave Spiller on her backside.
As it were.
Well, I think Carpenter, every time we watch Carpenter, she's been hounded by someone, whether it's on a Monday or a Wednesday. Oh, went a bit deep. Let's give Spiller the better exit. He's not quite close enough to make a dive into the Lesmo. But Carpenter has run wide again. Spiller is coming back. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the vortex of danger, but
Yeah.
he held back a bit.
He keeps having a look up into Lesmo too, and it's not really a place you can get it done unless the other person's very cooperative with you. And I don't think anyone's inclined to be particularly cooperative at the moment.
Yeah, you've got to put a lot of trust in the driver you're against if you're going to make a move there. Why we watch this? Charlie Morgan has got the move done on Andy Hearn, is now chasing down Reinhardt. Charlie Morgan putting his fancy new pedals and his fancy new field of view to work, and it's working well for him because he's up. How many places is Morgan up? Wait for the time and tower to change. 3 places, which is not a bad gain at all.
Not at all.
Reinhardt in front is up 7, but Charlie could get the move done here. Looks to took a good line through Ascari. Got a good run on Reinhardt. He's dragging Andy Hearn along with him.
He's got the run. You can see the slipstreams getting him closer, but the Ferrari's not going to be quite close enough there.
It's a Ferrari at Monza. It's unbeatable.
Tell that to Alfie Bevan.
Oh, that was a low blow.
Good, but he's got a proper run out of Parabolica. Pops to the inside.
We have a drag race. Porsche versus Ferrari with a Corvette in the background. Porsche's got the move done before Grande. He's still pulling away.
You can get so much extra overspeed from that through that long run down to Grande.
Is Andy Hearns looking on the back of Reinhardt now? Well done, Charlie Morgan.
Absolutely.
Who else should we have a look at? Ben Brown. Still got Petty yelling at climbing all over the back of him. Yes. Temenga and Elvin here. Temenga made a mistake coming out the Lesmo 2, which has let Elvin get the move done. Temenga not had a great quali, but not having the best of races.
No. It doesn't seem to have any answer for people who are getting the slipstream off him.
I'm assuming he must be running a decently high wing. Up, and there goes Benoit coming through. And that just shows how far ahead he is. You can't even see Alfie. Oh, there's Alfie in the background, who now has the jump on Leon. Where is Leon? There he is. But just to show, this is Alfie now coming through the Parabolica. And Benoit is halfway up the start-finish straight.
It's a long old gap between them. Is it an insurmountable gap is the question. Because I couldn't tell you what the gap is because the timing isn't working. But
bit broken.
It's just a touch.
Temenga's closing back up on Elvin though. That big V8 in the American brick is getting the run on the little 6-cylinder Porsche. Keep an eye. This looks like the closest battle on track at the moment.
Alfie with a big snap through the first chicane there.
Oh.
First/second, and he's behind this fight between Andy, Charlie, and Stefan.
It's coming out of Lesmo too. We should get.
Clear all 3 of them in a hurry.
So does Leon as well. Leon just gets past Charlie Morgan. Has compromised Charlie a bit though. Reinhardt has closed up.
Looking at the way some of these cars are snapping, there's definitely some compromised
rear
downforce levels out there. None of that on Wednesday. You get what you're given.
Yeah, on when obviously we do have a fixed setup on the Wednesdays. It levels the playing field a little bit. Who haven't we had a look at yet? Johansson, still in P11. Nowhere near Frank the Tank at the moment. Frank the Tank doing a great job.
Ooh.
Matthias Fusgen, we haven't seen much of Matthias, who's just cruising along in P9. Having a happy little race. Dean Smith going strong. Jarrett Page just behind. Olaf Badage still going as well, which is what we like to see.
And the question, and that's what I really should check, what's the virtual energy level like for the hypercars? Oh, and it's some interesting reading. Alfie Bevan at 42%, Axel Beno at 44%. So Alfie's actually burned up more fuel.
On my timing tower on Virtual Engine, it says Alfie's only on 31%.
Yeah, I don't know what it's saying on that one because he's on the in-game one. He's showing us 41, so it's taking 10% off him for no apparent reason there.
Punishment for not driving as well as he usually does.
He's also using a slightly different tyre strategy. He's gone soft on the front left and mediums elsewhere. Or is that hard on the front left? I can't remember what the colours represent.
I assume it'll be hard. You'd have to be a lunatic to go soft.
Yeah, it's got to be the hard tyre on the front left there.
Oh, we have some carnage going down the straight. The hypercars weaving through the GTEs. And why this? It looks like Temenga's got the run at Elvin. Elvin trying to use the slipstream to get past, but held up by the hypercar, so it's going to be a braking contest into the second chicane. We all know Elvin loves a dive. Is he going to attempt it? Of course he is. It's Elvin.
The inside line. Yeah, had it very nicely done.
It took a lot of sausage.
Yeah. And that's let Charlie Morgan close up on the back of him.
Now we have a freeway fight here.
I would say Stefan and Andy Hearn not far out of this fight either.
Nope.
Dan Stevens desperately wanting to get past and get out of the way.
Big bit of gravel on the exit of Lesmo 2, which has let Elvin get away and put Charlie on the back of Temenga. We also have Fiona in the chat saying we mustn't question the LMU gods, and rightly so. Now, can Temenga get a good run? It looks like he's got a better run through. Oh, that's a very wide exit of Ascari. Yes, 5 cars within, like, probably, what, a second and a half here? Oh, Charlie's... Oh, he's going for the mine punt.
Right there, and he's going to have that double slipstream down towards Curva Grande.
Elvin is going to be the biggest sitting duck in the world. It's a good job. He's yellow as well. It's an absolute pottery. So we'll keep on board with Temenga. He is closing. We do have a yellow flag on track. I can't quite see who it is. Temenga's closing up. Is he going to return the favour what Elvin done? But Temenga
about it.
He has to keep an eye behind as well, because Charlie Morgan has went very deep there. He's had to cut the second. Oh, yeah, and Reinhardt. Both had to cut the chicane because they were a bit too, what was it? Ambition outweighed talent there.
Yep. I think that was overspeed caught off guard out of braking there.
We've got Stevie in the chat. I'm dead. If you can hear us, Stevie, come and join us in the comms box.
It's tradition now.
Yeah, if you crash out, you've got to join us in the comms box.
Oh, Tarasenko having to skip the entrance to Ascari there to not interfere with this battle. Reinhardt right on the back of Charlie Morgan, and Andy Hearn right well.
It is very close, this one.
One of them's got to make a move.
Andy Hearn's got a great run on Reinhardt here. The back end of Reinhardt's car looked a bit light, I guess you'd say. It looked a bit drifty coming round.
Almost as if he's taken off a bit too much rear wing.
But that has got Mr. Sausage 2025 the run. Can Andy make it stick is the question. He's got past.
And tucks back in. Gonna hope to get his own dose of slipstream down towards the chicane.
He's closing in. We've got a yellow flag. Looks like a Deuce of Carpenter. No, Carpenter. It's not. Who has had the yellow flag? Don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, someone's just been off at the exit of second Lesmo.
Possibly one of these. Oh, it must have been Reinhardt because Andy Hearn's got the jump.
Yeah, and he's immediately on the attack against Charlie Morgan.
Battle for places here. Charlie Morgan, great exit out of Ascari. Stefan Reinhardt still chasing down, not giving up. Anton Temenga still chasing Elvin. If he can get a good run through the Parabolica. That's a very wide run through the Parabolica. Elvin has no slipstream in front of him, so you would think the V8 in the back of the American Brick will. And as we see that, we see Andy Hearn getting the run on Charlie Morgan.
He's not quite in the position to make the move. He's going to have to look to the outside of Curva Grande and then the inside of the chicane. He's crawling all over the back of that Porsche.
We do have another yellow flag.
Not quite there.
Oh, he's had to skip the second chicane. Oh, back with Temenga, still chasing Elvin down.
In amongst all of this, Leon Vesperus has regained second place from Alfie Bevan.
Alfie disappointing the Taforsi with this performance. And how Zach Silver's not far behind them, to be fair.
Oh, Temenga off.
Us Temenga, where's he gone? Oh no, that looks like a big one. So what we will do is we will get the replay.
He's not killed the engine, but he has lost the rear wing.
Oh.
The sole redeeming feature of this is that if he had a planned pit stop, he's going to be in the window for it anyway.
He's binned it through a Ascari. It looks like too much inside curb. No, too much exit curb. Oh! And there goes the rear wing.
Yeah. Just vanishes off into the distance.
And what that has done, it's give Charlie Morgan a boot up. I can see you in the chat, Stevie Bain. I'm saying come into the commentary box if you've killed your car.
I am.
Oh, you're here. What have you sat quiet for then, you crazy person?
I didn't want to... I can't wave at you when I'm in here, so I didn't want to scare you.
What happened, Stevie? Come on, tell us.
I had an incident, and Curva Grande is very fast, and the wall comes very quickly, and multiple wheels came off, and the engine.
Yeah, we
if it was any other car, I would have probably been okay, but going rear into the wall in a 911's dead.
Yeah, we caught you parked in the gravel without your rear wing.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy Hearn has spun it at Ascari. He's kept it out of the wall. But once again, too much sausage, the greedy man, and it has ruined his tyres and his race.
But he avoided getting clattered by Leon and Alfie by the skin of his teeth there as well. And they're now working their way past Charlie Morgan.
Yeah, they're past Charlie Morgan now. And where is Leon and Alfie? They're closing up to Elvin. They're going to get past Elvin before Curva Grande. But Zach Silver's going to catch Elvin mid-corner. So he could do something we all dream of and punt Elvin into the stands, but he hasn't. He's made the pass safely.
Zach's starting to close up on these two as well.
He is. He's going well. But
does look a bit snappy though, that Aston.
I've come to check with Ben Brown, and all we've got is three. Ah, there we go. Ben is having a very comfortable race.
I think it's to do with delivery.
It's the power of Hello Kitty.
Definitely.
Oh no, we say that and he's gone off. Oh, kept it in, but the commentator's cursing and he's flashing his lights.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he's probably sat in his voice chat calling us names. But
That's like Pet to get right up on the back of him again.
As speaking of commentators curse, we were saying how bad Chris Bell had been doing, but he's up to P3.
Porsche OP.
He's a good little fighters, Chris. Now, who's that someone just dived into the pits? That is Zach Silver,
yeah,
first of the leading crowd to come in.
Well, you say leading, he's P4.
It's a relative term. Oh, Reinhardt in as well, so clearly we're getting into that pit stop window.
What's interesting is the GTEs are coming in at a very similar time.
Hmm.
The GTEs, if you filled it, you would get 30 laps out of them, roughly. 32 laps. So if you filled the tank, you would be looking at pitting in the last 15, 20 minutes, really. So definitely early if they're pitting now. Maybe doing half and half.
Might have been planning it. Might be a planned stop then, just to get that last bit, get out of relative traffic, and then hope to get the undercut.
What it's done is it's give Charlie Morgan a nice big gap.
Zach Silver comes back out with 58% VE in the car. Edusa appears to have been in as well, because she's got 91% VE, so I think she's definitely overfueled there.
How much has Zach Silver got?
58%.
Yeah, he should make it to the end with that, I'd assume.
I'd hope so at this point. Otherwise, it's gone very bad for him. Oh, Dave Spiller off.
Oh, he's on the grass.
God.
He's taking out the...
That looks... I think he's broken the car.
Tell you what we'll do, we'll click start, we'll see if we can get a replay of what has happened to Dave Spiller. So he's coming down to Ascari, chasing down Dan Tomlinson. All's looking okay at the moment. Oh no, he's just... I wonder if he's had a hardware issue.
It looks something like that, doesn't it? Because he's just sat there.
Yeah, he's parked up. He might have had a hardware issue, which... Dan Tomlinson...
Another wheel coming off the desk. That's why
Dan Tomlinson...
we've had one out.
Dan Tomlinson has also dived into the pits. Dan Stevens is up to P5 at the moment. Just kept his head down, and I know some people have pitted, but it's still a good drive from Dan. Who else do we have? I'm trying not to click on Ben Brown in case we curse him again.
Alfie Bevan coming into the pits from P3, just gets it slowed down in time. Ray Dorridge, I suspect, might come in.
We'll keep it up. No, straight past for Dorich. Asley and Vispris are two, and Benoit, who is just doing what he wants at this point.
Well, they've all got at least 2 more laps of fuel.
Do you imagine
So
how disheartening that is for Alfie and Leon, where Benno's fuel saving and still pulled that gap on you?
Well, Leon and Axel are on the same. Alfie had burned more fuel than both of them.
Is on board with the race leader at the moment, Axel Benno. We'll see. He's coming down to the Parabolica, so we'll see if he does make his pit stop this lap.
Now that's intriguing.
What is?
Dan Tomlinson, 80% fuel. Alfie Bevan, 78% fuel.
So Zach Silver messed it up.
Zach Silver only took 58% fuel. I'm not convinced. We know he can fuel save, but fuel saving round here, he's going to have to compromise his pace quite a lot.
Yeah,
and he is massively lifting and coasting into the second chicane.
Why? What? He hasn't gained any positions. Oh no, he's net gained on Alfie Bevan actually.
He's having to lift and coast through both Lesmos.
There's 25 minutes left. Zach Silver has won today's Dunce of the Day award.
Well, that's it. If it turns out he's played an absolute blinder and comes through,
then I'm going to be Dunce of the Day. But up to now, it's Zach Silver. Oh, big drift coming out of Ascari for Zach Silver.
He's only got Axel Benno just going through Ascari now, right behind him. He's going to have to piss him the end of...
Benno nearly lapped him.
He's really come up to lap it. He's going to have to come in pretty much at the end of this lap.
Well, we're on board with him now as he comes round the Parabolica.
Very tight then. Is he going to do one more? I think he's going to do one more.
What an absolute madman.
He and Leon and Friend Doric in third. Actually, no, Friend's definitely going to have to come in.
Leon is coming round the Parabolica now.
He's going to be marginal. He can probably make another lap, but I think he might be better off coming in, and he does.
Yeah, he does. Where's Doric? So again, coming around the Parabolica, we'll keep an eye. Is he going to do an extra lap, or is he going to come in?
He's going to have to. He's not got enough fuel to do another lap.
He might do a Zach Silver.
He'd need 3.5% at least fuel to get him around lap. He had 2% left as he came in.
Dean Smith coming in the pits as well. So Benno is coming round Ascari. Where's Leon? Still isn't coming out the pitch yet.
So at this rate, Benno could eat the stop-go penalty and still come out ahead of everyone else.
He's just ran away with it, has he? We do have a yellow flag on track. Where is it?
Was that? That was a Porsche on the exit of Parabolica. Who was that?
Porsche. Was it Olaf?
I think it might have been Olaf Badage, yeah.
So Benno's finally come into the pits.
He's going to come out with plenty of time left.
Yeah, he's...
Leon's the closest, and he's just going around Lesbo number 1.
Right, I've went back on board with Ben Brown just to see. Petty Yelenick is chasing him down, so we will come off that, because I don't want to curse Ben. As Elvin Blomquist in P4, we've gone very wide at the Lesmo 1, because Charlie Morgan is right behind him. Charlie Morgan's having a great race.
Not far off a podium place either.
Not at all, so we will look at the number of stops each driver has had. So every hypercar has stopped. The top The top 6, at least, in the GTEs have not stopped yet. 7. The top 9 even. Tyler Hammer's up to P9 at the moment. Because Jimmy hasn't given him the go-ahead to pit yet, so he can't pit. Do have Daniel Johansson, his fan club cheering him on, but they're going to have to cheer a bit louder because still down in P10. Man, saying that whatever point he scores, he's just got a neck gain on Stevie Bain because Stevie's dead. So, oh, we have a yellow flag. Where's it at? Looks like a Scary. It looks like a GTE. Looks like it was Stefan Reinhardt. So Axel Benoit's coming. Yeah, Axel Benoit's still got about a 10-second lead on Leon.
Yeah, he's absolutely made mincemeat of this.
What's nuts though is we're on board with Zach Silver now. You can see Alfie Bevan behind. Alfie got enough fuel to go flat out till the end. Zach Silver, whether it was a miscalculation,
so far from the corner.
Whether it was a miscalculation or a moment of madness, could be either. Yeah, Alfie's going to get him this lap easily.
Yeah, not even going to be close. He is going to be right on the back of him and going by.
What we will do is we will bring up Zach's HUD and we'll see when he's lifting. He's lifting already? He's only just got out the camera Grande.
Yeah, it's not worked out from that one.
No, he's just rolling around the track. I think he'd go faster if Alfie was pushing him. Yeah, I'm not sure what Zach was. He's either got an absolute master plan up his sleeve and he sees something we don't, or we are in Italy and he has went full Ferrari.
It's the second one. It's definitely the second one.
At what point is it just worth pitting again? Like,
yeah,
yeah,
get that extra 20% of fuel on.
Just sitting there and just like admit yourself, yeah, I've messed up here. Look, he's coasting already.
Oh,
Who is Zach?
But it's a V12. Isn't it, that thing? It's a thirsty car. Why would you unfuel it?
I don't know.
He's got no hybrid to assist. He's got the he's
gone for the overtake on Alfie, but then he's gonna get out of Curva Grande and lift again. That Aston's got some legs on it. Look at that.
Mm.
But then he lifts. He only went out of Curva Grande.
What was the people? I'm just like, yeah, okay, Zach, you do you. See ya.
Yeah, I have no idea what Zach's plan is, but he's amused us at least.
not sure what his plan is, but it's the wrong one.
I'll to assume there was a plan involved here. Oh, Petr Jelenac's making the move on Ben Brown. And I might just have this down into the second chicane. He's got it done.
He has. Petr has got the move done. I don't know what Petr's had for his breakfast today, but after, let's be honest, he's had a pretty poor season up to now. He's clearly had he's had his spaghetti for breakfast because he's.
Is that a go setup? Is that what he's had?
he's at a go setup, Jason. Oh, it's an SVM file on here, isn't it?
Ben Brown on the back of him. He's going to make the move back into Ascari? Or is he just going to sit there and wait and then try and get past him?
You'd sit and wait till Parabolica, wouldn't you? Like, really?
Yeah. Well, would you here? Because then you're going to be punching a hole in the air all the way down to the second chicane.
No, that's what I mean. You'd wait till you got out of Parabolica and then make your move on the main straight. But saying that, Petr, there is a Corvette in front of Petr, so Petr's going to have some slipstream movement of his own. And
I don't know, the pace these two are setting, how much slipstream are they going to get from Jarrett? They're going to be past him too quickly.
You say that, but Jarrett is running an extra 30 brake horsepower with all his overlays, so it's going to be a tricky one to get past.
Yes, the downside is he can't see the track. So,
but Petr has got the move done past Jarrett. Jarrett getting out of the way of Ben Brown too. We do have a hypercar coming through. That is Tarasenko's going to... Oh!
yeah, oh! That's going to be making him popular.
Yeah, I can imagine there's some foul language coming out of Ben Brown's mouth. He's flashing his lights.
From Ben Brown? Never. Would he besmirch his mouth with such thing?
And we do have Dan Stevens behind as well, but Dan is going to be patient somewhat. Yeah, that is a move done by Petr. Charlie Morgan can't quite catch Elvin.
I thought the Aston was meant to be slow in a straight line.
Not when it's got a go set up.
I don't know where that's come from. It cruises really well, does the Aston. It takes a little while to get there, but once it gets going, it's got a decent head of speed on it.
I wonder what car you drive on a Wednesday, Ben. Could it be an Aston Martin?
Might well be. It's the only reason I know.
Yours is usually broke, though.
That's fair.
Also goes fast into walls.
Yeah. Temenga's down to P12. Well, he did have that big crash, didn't he? I forgot.
Yeah, he lost the wing.
He's doing his best Stevie Bain impression.
He's still with the engine, though.
Let's see, who else can we have a look at? Where's Zach Silver? He's coasting somewhere. Right, so where's Dorich? Dorich is probably, what, a 10-second gap to Zach Silver?
Oh, don't know, but that what looks like Hans Stevens? No, Dave Spiller going off in the background.
Oh,
Trying to let Dan Tomlinson through.
Spiller, what have you done again? Dan Tomlinson having a pretty decent race considering he has no force feedback. Who else can I? Where's Andy Hearn? Chasing down.
Some of those on a drive to make himself the most successful Cadillac WEC driver of all time at this rate.
Cadillac success? What's that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, didn't they qualify on pole this weekend at Fuji?
Yeah, and how'd that turn out for him?
They got Alpined.
Didn't they qualify on pole in at Le Mans?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that turn out for them?
Didn't they get it into Lagos as well?
Yes, but that one they won.
Yeah, true, but still.
I'll take that one. Oh, Ben Brown right on the back of Petr Jelinek again. Down into the second chicane.
Oh, an absolute great run.
The pop out of Juicer Carpenter's going to be looking at them going, nope. Not getting involved in that.
Oh, Ben's got a great run out of the chicane.
That's a move.
Took a lot of sausage, as he likes to do, but it got the move done. And Hello Kitty power reigns supreme once again.
The Juicer Carpenter was so excited for him, she nearly span it in the background.
She sat there thinking, don't kill them, don't kill them, don't kill them. What I'm waiting for is Charlie Morgan to make the move on Elvin, but he doesn't have it in him.
He's dropped quite a way off the back now as well. He's got Alfie Bevan in between them.
What can I say? Disappointment. So Zach Silver is currently just out of Lesmore 2, and Dorwich is coming through the Lesmore 2 now. So I'm wondering how long it's going to be before Dorwich catches Zach.
I'm not convinced Zach's going to keep that 4th place.
He's going to do all this fuel saving and still run out of fuel. And Tomlinson is only a bit further back from them as well. This could go drastically wrong for Zach Silver.
If what Stevie was saying is correct, well, I have no reason to believe we should be getting into the pit window for the GTE, shouldn't we?
Could do, yeah. Do you have a lap count?
I barely have timing at the moment, so unfortunately not on this one. But,
We'll go with yes.
Yeah.
But hold on. Let me Ted Kravitz little calculation. 53 minutes of fuel, I reckon, so yes.
it should be the next couple of minutes then, shouldn't it? For
Should be. Is that with fuel saving or is that flat out?
Unsure.
That's in Stevie Bain mode.
Yes. Yeah.
So what that means is foot flat to the floor, drifting out of the corners.
I mean, Stevie's locked onto the seat for the saving fuel.
Temenga! What have you... Where the hell is Temenga? There he is. He's lost his wing again!
Oh, God.
Hang on. We will try
What's
get
his
a,
wing
we'll
facing
get a
the wrong
replay.
way?
Let's have a look.
He's got a broken car. Engine's gone.
It looks like Ascari again. So see it. Oh.
Yeah, he's got nothing. And back to the pits he goes.
Oh, that he's lost it on the curb. That's a strange one. And that is Temenga dead. I was saying that Chris, Ben Brown and Petr Jelinek and Christopher Bell have all pitted. So Elvin has inherited the lead of the race. And Charlie Morgan right on his back again. Dorwich gets in between them. See if Charlie Morgan can get a move done. And so where's Zach
He's
Silver?
not quite there as Charlie is.
I'll tell you what, Dorwich is catching Zach Silver.
I was wondering why they were showing us P1 and 2. Of course, Ben Brown and Petr Jelinek have come into the pits, haven't they?
Yeah, where is Elvin? There he is, Charlie Brown right on him.
Brown.
Tomlinson giving the flash, he wants to get past.
Petr Jelinek with a drive-through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Petr, what have you done?
I think we can make a guess. I think he's sped in the pits.
And is Elvin going to come into the pits? No, neither is Charlie Morgan. And we go on board with Zach Silver as Dorwich chases him down the straight, but we all know Zach's going to lift halfway through. He's lifted already. he's only halfway through Curve Grande. He's lifted.
I'm afraid he almost looks nervous to try and pass him at this point. It's
what energy is Zach on?
Zach is on 18%. Beno is on 28, and Dorwich is on 38. And is through at the Lesmos.
Is Zach going to make it? I know we've joked about it, but...
I'm not convinced.
Christopher Bell's got past Ben Brown.
Has he pitted yet?
Yes,
he has. Just saw him come in.
I'm going to put the replay on. see what's happened. Oh, looks like Ben Brown had enough on the Parabolica.
Yep, he's just had another one at the second chicane. Ironically, that's helped him close up on Chris a bit.
Yeah, give him a slow run down the straight. Elvin and Charlie now coming around the Parabolica. Are they going to pit? Elvin's coming into pit, as is Charlie.
Dane was shouting at them to pit at that point. But they were not making it much further, I think.
Who's going to take the quicker pit stop? So Elvin's moving, Charlie's still stationary. Charlie has dropped, they're going to be extremely close. Yeah, they are so close together now.
They're racing out the pit lane. Charlie nearly clipped the safety car there.
So Charlie's made up a bit of time. We do have a yellow flag on track. Can't quite see where it is. But Charlie Morgan is closing up on Elvin, coming into the second chicane.
Timpan's just lost it at the second chicane again.
Zach Silver's down to P6. Tomlinson's got the jump on him. Where's Dan Stevens? No, he's a bit too far back. I can't wait to see Zach in the voice chat after this race. Dorich is up 7 positions, which is a great result for him.
I'm just watching this GTE fight.
Which
Chris
one?
Bell is dropping Ben Brown.
Ben, he had... I wonder if his tyres have took a bit of a battering after that off at the Parabolica. Charlie Morgan closing up on Elvin. Tighter line through the Parabolica. Elvin's went wide. Is this Charlie Morgan's chance?
He's going to have the slipstream down to Curva Grande this time round.
He's closing up.
I'm going to leave you fine gentlemen to the end of the race.
No worries, we'll see you after the race, Stevie. Cheers for joining us.
Have a good one.
See you soon. Morgan's gone on the inside. Is he brave enough on the brake? So he's slightly behind. Elvin takes a lot of sausage on the exit as well. Give him a bit of a bad exit. Charlie Morgan staying with him.
Charlie with a little bit of a wiggle of the car on the exit.
Oh, Elvin's lost it. He's gone. He's lost it at the first Lesmo. He's in the litter. He got
lucky with the gap. That's a horrible place to rejoin.
He's got square tyres. It's all over. Petty Jelinek is behind him. So Petty, even with a drive-through, is going to get the move done. So what that has done is it has potentially give Charlie Morgan a podium.
As indeed. Charlie's not far off Ben Brown either.
Up 7 places in this race. We were laughing at whatever Petty Jelinek had for breakfast, but I don't know what Charlie Morgan's had for breakfast.
Oh, apparently Ben Brown hit the wall because he's managed to find time to type that in chat while driving in this race.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, he's left hand down.
Yeah,
he's got damaged suspension.
Oh, has he? Let's have a look at this. We do have Hot Sauce Holman in the chat too. Oh, yes, Ben Brown's car is a bit broken. Yeah, that looks sketchy going through there with that bent wheel.
we
Oh,
believe.
no.
I mean, we believed you, Ben. You didn't have to loop it. Oh,
Oh. Ben. Elvin is still somewhere back. Ben can still finish on the podium here. Charlie Morgan is up to P2. Can we show the pit number of stops? So there's the number of stops for everyone. Fuskin hasn't stopped.
with 2 minutes left, how much? He's got to have fuel saved very early on to make that.
The only driver not to have stopped. He does have Andy Hearn on the back of him. So we'll go on board with Fuskin. We've got the hood here. See how much he's lifting. He didn't lift there.
I mean, if he's saved early and he's got the fuel margin now,
We'll see
it
if he
might be enough to get him to the end.
We'll soon know. We'll see if he lifts going into the Parabolica. No lifting
No?
at all. What an absolute hero of a man.
You've changed your tune.
What Fuskin? I didn't say how bad about Fuskin.
On your on the fuel saving front.
Don't know what you're talking about. No, well, in that case, I hope Mr. Sausage Andy Hearn gets him. Come on, Andy. Punish him for fuel saving. Where is Elvin? So where is Beno?
Beno is just coming out of Lesmo number 2.
40 seconds left. Is he going to get another lap in here?
It's going to be very, very close. The thing is, he doesn't want one, really. He's an 8% fuel.
He's got
Visperus and Bevan behind him have a margin on him.
20 seconds left coming out of Ascari. No, I don't think he's going to get another lap here, no.
He's going to have time. He's backing off.
And
Not by much. But yeah, he's lifting off a long...
And that's what we want, because one more lap and Elvin and Court are on the back there. The time has gone down. This is the final lap. So Beno has come across the line to take the win. Absolutely dominant race performance. Chris Bell takes the win of GE with Charlie Morgan second. Ben Brown, crawling his way around to the end, takes the final podium place after that big accident. Great performance from the Hello Kitty car. Elvin in P4, Petty Elnet in P5. Leon is coming to take P2 of the hypercar. Great drive from Leon after his early battle with Alfie.
Absolutely. He made the pit stop work for him and managed to hold off a charging Alfie Bevan there.
There's Alfie P3. Dorich is going to come P4. Great drive from Dorich, up 7 positions. And then Tomlinson is going to come P5. Zach Silver is going to make it the end. Hang on. Is Zach Silver
Silver is on 1% VE.
Right,
he's having to coast down the entirety of a back straight. He's lifted off completely. He's not got enough fuel to make it to the end.
There's no one to give him a push either.
He's kept it in gear just to get in.
He's rolling along in 7th. Yeah, he's put his foot down to get round Ascari.
0.8.
He's got his foot down now. What you would do now is get your foot down, get a bit of speed, and then roll.
Yeah.
There he's rolling.
A little bit more.
Is he going to make it? He's halfway around the parabolica.
0.4%.
And he's made it!
0.1 laps of fuel on his readouts.
And he made it. So we will go through the results. Obviously, the timings aren't correct, but we have Axel Benova dominant win in P1, Liam Vispers in P2 with Alfie Bevan in P3, Frayne Dorich up 7 places in P4, Dan Tomlinson in P5, Zach Norfuel Silver in P6, Dan Stevens P7, Adusa Counter P8, and Tarasenko P9. Do you want to do the GEs, Ben?
Yes, indeed. It is Chris Bell from Charlie Morgan in P1 and 2, followed by a wounded Hello Kitty Corvette in P3 with Ben Brown, Elvin Blomqvist and Petr Jelnek in P4 and 5. Then it's actually Dave Spiller in P10 in the hypercars there.
Yep.
In the middle, followed by Matthias Fuskin, who I think did manage to do the whole race without stopping, in P6.
Blasphemy.
Followed by Andy Hearn in P7, with Stefan Reinhardt in the blue Ferrari in P8, followed by Tyler Hammer, Daniel Johansson, Frank Vevik, Garrett Page, Olaf Balej, Dean Smith, and Anton Temenga DNFing for the GTEs. And our non-finishers, Apple Baskar, Stephen Bain, Max Farrell, and Nick Manders.
And that is the finisher results for Monza.
That was a really fun race.
It was. There was some...
It was insane, but it was fun.
Let's not give Zach it. There was some interesting strategy calls, we will call it. Some good luck, some bad luck, and everything in between. Monza always provides a great race.
It does, and it's I love this variant of Monza. I'm not the biggest fan of the first chicane. I find it breaks up battles a bit. But having this long run down to the second chicane really makes slipstreaming key, and it's great fun to watch.
It does. It's always good fun. And if you're interested, we are back here at the Curva Grande track on Wednesday at night time with the SimHound Academy. So if you want to watch some absolute carnage and you want to see Ben break the biscuit tin, you know where to come and watch it. What do we have on tomorrow, Ben? You are Mr. AC.
Tomorrow, yeah, it is the IndyCar Series. Tomorrow we are at the 1982 variant of the Vancouver street circuit. So it's probably going to be fairly carnage-based. And we'll look to see whether anyone can survive. They're on 0 damage, so they'll definitely survive. But it's a live safety car, so it will be a lot of fun watching people try and get around there without, putting it in a wall.
Yeah, Tuesday is always carnage. I dread looking at the incident sheet on a Wednesday morning. But then on Thursday, we do have the iRacing Super Formula Light. We are at Fruxton this week. I believe it potentially could rain. It depends what the rain god, aka Johnny, has in store for us. And then
it's definitely going to rain then, isn't it?
And then on Sunday, we are in the GT3. We are at the Quarter National Circuit.
Ooh, that's a challenging way to spend a Sunday evening.
It's a boring way to spend a Sunday evening.
The National Circuit is really good fun.
That little
chicane. You get air over the chicane.
Hit it hard enough and you go over the fence. But no, like I said, tonight has been entertaining. We'd like to thank everyone in the chat for joining us. I said we are back tomorrow with the IndyCars on AC and the SimHound Academy on Wednesday. Anything else you'd like to add before we get going, Ben?
Nope, just stick with us. Plenty of fun things coming and many exciting things to look forward to here at oNiD.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. So we want to say thank you for watching us and we will see you next time we're on. I'll see you later on.